office in The Hague, the U.S. Congress, to impose sanctions on Nigeria.
Very good, sir.
Conforms to internationally recognized human rights to which Nigeria has already subscribed.
Nice.
To enforce its own constitution. I have seldom seen such open, notorious lawlessness. I underscore, it is very clear. They signal out me when I was the one who was approaching to enter the courtroom. They said, Mr. Fine, you can't go in. Everybody else was able to go in. For whatever reason, they put me on a blacklist, if you will. Said no, they fear that if the law applies, Nnamdi Kanu goes free. And that is exactly what ought to happen, because the law does require that he go free. And the international community now is obligated to put the sunshine on the Nigerian judiciary and ensure that if justice is not done, there will be a price to pay. The judge herself may be subject to prosecution before the International Criminal Court.
Very good, sir.
Judges are not free from criminality. The Nazi judges that implemented the Holocaust decrees against the Jews, they were prosecuted at Nuremberg. And if the Nigerian judges follow suit, they similarly are going to risk prosecution.
Yes. Your name, sir?
Your name, sir?
Thank you.
My name is Bruce, B-R-U-C, Fine, F-E-I-N. I'm from Washington, D.C. This is the 5th time I've been here in the last several months.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, let me address you on behalf of Kanu'S and Igbo. We sent a large delegation. We sent a large delegation of Kanu'S and the Igbo traditional rulers. They flew in from outside Abuja, and they were not allowed to cross these gates. I was the only one allowed to go in, and we were not allowed to go to court. Let me give a position of Kanu'S. Justice must not only be done, but must be seen to have been done. A esoteric trial cannot stand in this day and age. Lawyers and judges all belong to the same procession. And to this we say we want justice and nothing but justice. Nnamdi Kanu must go free. That's our submission. I am Chief Godwin Wazirike. I'm a lawyer to Kanu'S Igbo. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
All right, sir. I want to know, is it that the Kanu's lawyer was not allowed to
All of us were not allowed.
Wow, some people will tell you that in Nigeria, it's just a survival of the fittest. We say the same thing over and over again. And nothing happens. Nothing seems to change. When the previous government was there, people complained, people said one or two things. At the end of the day, what is happening? Other set of people will still come in, and they will even do worse. That is what we are experiencing now. Impunity of the highest order. When people thought that Buhari is going to make a difference by the time he comes in, but see what is happening, does not even care about anybody, unless something that favors him or something that is going to benefit him. But for Nigerians, forget it. The man is even angry that they are going to do this, we are going to do that. And I even said it in my previous video that these are the things that we have been hearing from time immemorial. But I don't think any Nigerian public officer has been held responsible or has been charged at international courts. I don't know if you know. Let me know in the comment section, because it's just like they already have a pattern that you are just going to shout, you are going to do whatever, nothing will happen. And the man said he has been in Nigeria for how many times in 7 months? He has not been allowed to go in. And he asked them, why? What is the reason? They cannot just say anything, because internationally, he ought to have known whether he could be allowed to go in or not. Even the Ohanese too saying, oh, they didn't allow their lawyers to go in. If they didn't allow their lawyers to go in, and Malami is telling us a different thing, that the lawyers staged a walkout, that they were not ready to defend their clients. And I was just like, is there any logic behind that kind of statement from Malami? So if they are not allowed, or they stage the walkout, so does it mean the judge will not say, okay, let them free Nnamdi Kanu just like that? Or it is just to the government advantage, because they always come with all manner of lies. They always come with all manner of lies. So it's just like we are just moving around circles, and most of the time the kind of how will I put it? The positive result we get is not always fast. It's not, maybe just 1% success. At the end of the day, majority of the attempts made by people always fall on deaf ears, or people will just be frustrated out. Now we learned that one journalist, Punch journalist, they are looking for him. They don't even know. We can't even do a thorough job. They can't even know what happened, whether it was is a personal thing that happened to him or it was orchestrated by government or the security agencies. Nobody know. Nobody knows. They will just be speaking English here and there. They will forget it. Believe you me, before you could say their problems, other problems are piled up. Other problems are piled up that Nigerians will be talking about. The other ones that have happened, you just forget about them. It's just really ridiculous. We have a lot of problems that we are faced with. We don't even know where to come from, where to start from. The next thing you see that people just like, just take their faith like that. If you cannot beat them, you join them. That is the end thing now. Things are getting worse. We are supposed to be improving on all sides. At the end of the day, they will tell you I don't know how the government is going to justify this. They are the ones exposing themselves. Once they expose themselves, when you as an individual, you even go outside the country, they will look as if your government is not serious. If your government cannot be serious, if they can't take them serious, is it you that they want to take serious? Is it a regular Nigerian that they will take serious? So the whole thing is just messy. And that was why Nnamdi Kanu was able to speak for himself. That what do you mean? You not allow my lawyers to come in. Is that how it's being done? Is this right? Don't worry. In the next court hearing, they will fabricate another thing. They will fabricate another thing. When are they going to start this case? Because as far as I'm concerned, the case has not even started. How many months down the line? Since June, July, August, September, October, November. 5 months. November. By the time we get to February, it's only January that they said they have adjourned the case to. It will be going to like 7 months or 8 months. They have not even started. And I'm sure they must have planned the whole thing for as long as they want it. They will keep on adjourning and adjourning. I don't understand. This man is really, really angry. His US lawyer is really, really angry. It's not as if it is contravening any law. It's not as if he's going against anything. But they don't just want him to go in there. What are they afraid of? That is another question people are asking. What are they afraid of? Just like I've been saying, you have a lot of evidence against him. Then it is just should be a walkover for the government. Then why are they pussyfooty? That's to tell you that there's nothing really so important that they can really charge this guy with. Continue to hear story upon stories. So the man is saying he's going to take Nigeria to ICC, International Criminal Law. That is where they're going to take it up from them. Let's see how it goes. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take.